Hey guys, Deathstroke Gaming here. Wow, 250 something subscribers now. It's December 18th, 2015.
Shut the camera!
It's recording.
Oh my no! Well, here's refillment of my glorious face.
What up? Happy Halloween! What up guys, Deathstroke Gaming here. Hello guys, Deathstroke Gaming here. But everybody thinks he's just a laughing stock. But I will prove them wrong.
So, here we are, Colorado. I'm going to start by asking you to introduce yourself.
We made it. Yeah. Took us 15 hours. How long did it take?
I think it took us 16 hours.
You're cute.
Thanks.
Yeah, we're at our KOA and sorry, it's filming my crotch. We are in Lyman, Colorado at our KOA. We're in a cabin, as you can see. No bathroom, no shower in it, but we have one right over there. But we're tired. We're gonna go to bed. Good night. Yeah, I guess.
Did you press record so that you
I guess. Right now I'm trying to kill a fly. I just want to rest. But
Oh, there's more in the car. You got the same one.
yeah, I found it on the
No, take this one. You already rolled this one up.
Talk to him, please. There you go. I didn't realize flies attack.
No, that's not a fly.
What the fuck is it?
It's a hybrid thing. Like a wasp type fly. They have like a stinger.
No, but it didn't sting me. Oh!
Oh, whoa.
Oh, oh!
Say Colorado!
Hi, Jimmy's mom! Right now it's 11:12 and we are passing Topeka.
Here we are, Colorado, our first trip. You want to start by introducing yourself?
Well, I can't see, but I mean,
You can't see.
but I used to go by Deathstroke Gaming on the YouTube channel, and I am renamed it to DG Productions. I am Clayton Draper. I'm 20 years old. I live in Illinois, and I am now in Colorado, enjoying an awesome vacation with my lady, and having a blast.
We're in Denver.
Get Hello guys, this part of the documentary I'm going to do a brief summary on what happened on our vacation, and what it was is that I wanted to show Sarah where I usually went when I was a kid, and it was usually Redstone and Marble. We got to be able to go to Redstone and go to the river, show her, and got some rocks from there. And then Marble, we were able to get to it, but weren't able to get out and look at Marble because we didn't have enough time. Because we needed to travel all the way to Cannon City for the night, for the next 2 nights to camp. And it was a KOA campground that we reserved, and it was a cabin. And what we have done was we had to travel all the way there, and it took us a long time to get there, and we got there around 12 or 1. And prior to that, I called the KOA saying, hey, most likely we'll be getting there very late. And they said, no worries, we'll have a key in a certain spot, in which I followed what they told me, and when I got there, I got the key. We went to the cabin, and it was a very, very nice cabin, and I really felt like it was a summer rental scenario. And if you haven't watched that movie, I highly recommend you. It's starring John Candy, but I'm gonna spoil on a certain scene. What happened was they got a summer rental house, and it was very, very nice for what they paid for. And so they were spending that night, a few nights there, and then and one night they have the locks getting fiddled with, so they go over to the door, and then there's a family that I was actually the ones that rented this place, and they all got confused, so they had to downsize to a shack basically on the beach where a lot of white trash people live. And that's kind of what happened to us, because we got a very, very nice cabin, and which it'll show right now, and it was very nice. It had a bathroom, shower and all that in there, and then they had a bunk bedroom, a master bedroom, a kitchen / living room, and all you can think of. And then we had to downsize to a 1 bedroom with 1 stool with a bath sink to it. But I had to go to the register that morning. There's the locks being fiddled with, so I was getting up and going to the door. She opens the door, she kind of screams and says, sorry, I thought you guys left. I'm like, no worries, we'll go to the register and get this situated. So I go over there, and they're like, you're in cabin 52, not 301B. So we had to, which therefore downsize. But just wanted to give you a brief summary.
Alrighty, well, where have you been? Kind of dropped off the face of the earth, huh?
Yeah, I kind of did. I kind of lost motivation and been working and just having a life. I finally got motivation to make videos again, so I'm gonna stay with it as long as possible.
Alright, currently we are in Kansas, somewhere. Are you ready for your first question?
Yes.
Alrighty. How are you looking to move forward with this channel?
I am wanting to move from video games to documentaries, short films, and podcasts. The podcast is definitely going to be on the other channel, our second channel with Jake, and we're going to have guests on there, but yet I'm going to have my podcast as well on my channel, but that's going to be further later down the road.
What are your priorities with future videos?
Future videos is motivation and trying to make it professional as possible, but also homemade, kind of esque to it, because I want to show that it's like, yeah, it's made by one individual or a few, but not like a studio. It's like, hopefully later down the road it's sponsored, but you
more
never know.
Organic.
Yeah, more organic.
When will your first podcast episode drop?
Well, it's not going to really drop. It's going to be a live stream, and Jake and I have discussed to do either, I mentioned it before on my social media on Snapchat, either the 18th or the 25th or something, but it's going to be later down the road. It's definitely not going to be the 18th. It's going to be on a Friday. I want to have it on a certain day that people are off work, and which hopefully people will tune in. But it's probably going to be on Friday evenings for that.
What are we to expect with the upcoming podcast?
It's going to be, how this documentary is going to be put out. It's probably going to be later down after our first podcast, but what it is really going to be is just to update who we are, how we met, and the adventures that I have went on, and then also for Jake, to see what he has been doing since YouTube, or once he disappeared from YouTube as well and came back and then went off again. But we always been talking about podcasts, and we're actually wanting to do it now.
Alrighty. Who are your inspirations for YouTube?
Well, it comes to a variety. I'm not going to list them off, but there's only two really that I have been interested in. Is iDubbbz TV, which he has already made 2 documentaries on certain kooky, weird YouTubers that are known on YouTube. There's Dax Flame and Airsoft Fatty. And then there's also McJuggernuggets that I like the YouTuber. I forgot his name. I'll have it under the frame too for his video or his docu-series for McJuggernuggets. It's called the Psycho series. I never really watched the Psycho series, but I like the behind the scenes, so what they have done, and I really like to do documentaries because it really shows the reality of stuff, and I like to be real.
Okay, this is my last question.
Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Is there anything I'd like to add?
Yeah.
That's the question?
That's the question.
Is there anything else to add? Well, I am looking forward to coming back to YouTube, not professionally, just as a hobby. I really want to do more documentaries. There's one, hopefully the person I'm going to ask for a documentary or to get to know more, hopefully he does respond, but that's later down the road.
Alright. We're done.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Love you.
Love you too.
Hi, Jimmy's mom.
Stop. Clayton.
Let me start that over because I don't know what I'm saying. What do you need to keep? What do you need to keep him off of you?
You can ask.
Okay. Asking you to introduce yourself.
I've listened to other conversations.
Stop! We're here.
Right.
Oh my
Right.
gosh, that was
Again.
the late. Are you actually ready?
Yeah.
Are you looking at me and paying
I am
attention? You were
focused on you.
literally looking straight at me, and you're just like,
I am focused on you now.
Wow. Okay. So here we are, Colorado. Get yourself under control. This is a documentary.
I'm ready.
What?
I couldn't reach out. No, we did.
It's fun some radio stations.